Hey, it's Ruby from iHeartRadio, and I'm here with Kourkoutis. Thank you so much for being with us today. This is so exciting. Okay, so you've created a sonic ID. I wrote down the details of this because I wanted to make sure that I get it right. It's for the FIFA World Cup 2026, which is amazing. And they're making them for all of the host cities. So basically, it's a remix of the World Cup theme song.
Yes. Yeah.
So you did the one for Toronto. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was really exciting. I opened up Instagram shortly after the new year, and I see a message from FIFA, the official FIFA page.
And you were like, nice try, identity thief.
At first, that's what I thought. And then, yeah, they said we have an exciting opportunity that we'd love to run past you. And then I checked out the page. It was like the official FIFA page. And I was really excited because I'm a big soccer fan, you know, and yeah, and obviously I love this city. So it was a great honor to be asked.
And so for yours, what did you include? Because I know it said it's supposed to be like a soundscape of the city. So I was like, okay, it would be like TTC announcements, car horns, like raccoons digging in the garbage. Like, are those the sounds of Toronto?
I think those are legitimate sounds of Toronto if we're doing like more of a soundscape thing. But since this was a remix, the Sonic ID, I kind of wanted to draw inspiration from our unique identity as a multicultural city. You know, that's the one thing about being from this city that's amazing is there's so much diversity in our neighborhoods and all the ethnic enclaves that exist here. And then obviously sonically, when we think Toronto sound, like what does that mean musically as a genre? And luckily here in Toronto, I think we have a sound. It's called the Toronto sound, you know, and it's a sound that was made famous by Drake and the Weeknd. We have a distinct genre identity here. So it's a mix of all of those things, you know, and I think it came together in a very organic and fluid way.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Than the
raccoons
recording the raccoons. Although I would like
Although
to, I would like to see
might,
that.
I will say though there is a really fun Easter egg thrown in there, so we'll see if you can spot the iconic sound of Toronto. That is actually I'll call it a Foley soundscape.
Okay, I love that. And these, like I said, these are going to be produced in all of the host cities. So there are producers all over. So including the Mexican Institute of Sound for Mexico City, Grayson Rep from Vancouver, DJ Jazzy Jeff.
I know, wild, right?
From Philadelphia, to name a few. So how does it feel to be a part of that lineup?
It's pretty surreal. Like even Dallas Austin from Atlanta, like he produced all the TLC records that I listened to growing up. So yeah, it feels unreal, and it's such a great honor to be included in that lineup.
And it's about blending music and sport, which I think they do go hand in hand. Were you a soccer fan before this?
Believe it or not, I was. I'm a child of Greek immigrants, and we're massive soccer fanatics. Yeah, and actually my grandfather owned an NSL team here in Toronto called the Toronto Hellas in the 60s. So we've been a big soccer fan.
So you really are a soccer fan.
Yeah, like legit. Like when it's World Cup or Euro Cup, I'm one of the people out on the streets sporting a kit and waving a flag. Like I love it.
So what did your family think about you getting to do this then?
I was the most excited to tell them, honestly, like especially my dad, because he actually tried out for like a Greek soccer team.
No way.
When he was younger. But yeah, it was just and my siblings and I, like we played FIFA 99 on N64, so it's just been a huge part of our culture growing up.
That is so cool. And we're going to kick the soccer ball aside for a second because you were the first female to win the JUNO for Recording Engineer of the Year, and you're nominated again this year. So how did you react when you found out about that?
It's always a shock. People laugh at me, but I work in a dark basement all day, so I have no point of reference for anything that's happening, and it's always a pleasant surprise when you get acknowledged for your work, you know. So yeah, I was totally stoked. I don't think it ever gets old.
And are you going to the JUNOs next month?
I am, yeah.
Or this
it's
month?
this month, yeah.
It's March.
It is March. It's early March. But yeah, I'm totally going. Yeah.
Well, that's exciting. And if I can just fangirl for a moment. You were also on the show, the incomparable television program, Radio Free Roscoe.
Oh, my goodness. That's a throwback.
So my question about that is, did you incorporate the theme song for Radio Free Roscoe into the Sonic ID? Because it's good. I don't know if you've listened to it lately, but it's
the
good.
Sky Sweetenham song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not incorporate. There was no interpolation of the RFR theme song in there, but
Okay,
I
that's too bad.
agree. It is a iconic theme song. Absolutely.
Do you ever get questions about Radio Free Roscoe?
No, honestly, it's been shocking because it's the second time today that people have brought up RFR. And the crazy thing is a few days ago, the creator of the show reached out to me because there's a journalist that's doing a 20-year retrospective on Radio Free Roscoe and wanted to interview me. And I'm like, whoa, I haven't had to think about that. And it's been 20 years. It just made me feel really old.
Well,
but I'm glad that people still like the show.
Yeah,
I
can't wait to watch the retrospective, actually. I really thought my radio career was going to be more like Radio Free Roscoe. It's not.
Underground radio.
And you've also produced music for television. So other than a, Radio Free Roscoe reboot, what show would you like to produce music for? Like if you had your dream show, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm really big fan of Severance. So yes. I don't know how I would fit into that. Yellow Jackets is really cool too. I know I love the marriage of film and music. I think it's one of the most powerful, medium to express yourself and tell stories. So any opportunity to do that, I think I'd be down for. Yeah.
For sure. And before people, run and go check out your Sonic ID, is there anything else that you want to talk about? Is there anything else you want to add?
No, I'm just really excited. I'm excited that Toronto is a host city for the World Cup. It feels so fitting because this is not only a multicultural city, but we are a city of football fans, and we essentially have the entire world living in our city. So I think it's only fitting that we're finally a host city. And yeah, so I'm excited. Go check out the Sonic ID. Hope you enjoy it, and yeah, share it. I don't know.
Yes, you can follow along the releases of the Sonic IDs at FIFAWorldCup.com. Cannot wait to hear it. Congratulations on all of this. And go football or soccer?
Football.
Football.
European football? No, football. Soccer. I don't know. It's a debate. This has been a debate the last few days.
It's both.
It's both.